Well, then our guy Rob Bradford caught up with Scott Boras. I don't know if you caught this, but he was making some weird analogy between like the Red Sox and Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks.
He was trying to do Boston coffee puns.
He was trying to be funny, and I don't know. Scott Boras doesn't come across as super funny to me. Here is Scott Boras.
I would certainly think that, like in Boston, we learned a lot about Bregman in 25 because in Boston, prior to 25, they had a lot of lineup do not holes, and certainly prior to 25, Boston has been a kind of a club that's been has Duncan well below the playoff line. So I think it was a bad roast in Beantown, and certainly and give the owners credit in 25. They went out and spent some Starbucks to bring in a Bregman blend that led them to the playoffs. So I'm sure the Boston fans don't want this to be just a cup of coffee, and no one wants a Brexit.
Oh my God.
So I guess he's like trying to leave it hanging out there that if they want to pay Bregman an additional year or two or whatever it is, then he'll be right back here. So,
but he's also kind of coming at the Red Sox for the team around Bregman. Like, that's what I took from that, is that, like, other teams spent Starbucks to, that's a douche move, I think.
Curtis, it was encouraging this week at the meetings that Craig Breslow put himself out there and said that he's going to they have got to get somebody middle of the lineup who can hit the baseball. And so that is good news. And that they got to get a number 2 pitcher. And so you can't say that.
Oh, gosh.
What, you can say it and not deliver on it?
It's been the last 15 years or 10
I'm a sucker
years.
is what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying you're a sucker. I would be very surprised if John Henry gave out $200 to $300 million deals this offseason when everybody knows there is a lockout coming December of 2026. And it is being led by John Henry. We had Wick here when you were in someplace, and Wick came in studio, and he talked about how the second apron is impacting the owners and that he had friends that own Premier League teams and how they need a cap and that he knows baseball owners. And he says it's the worst kept secret that they're going to try and get a cap in baseball like we have. Basically saying the NBA model is the envy of other sports leagues.